Welcome! Today we're making a flavorful and quick chicken fried rice. It's a perfect way to use leftover rice and a great one-pan meal that's packed with tender chicken, colorful veggies, fluffy scrambled eggs, and a savory sauce. This dish is super customizable, so feel free to add any veggies or spices you love. So, grab your ingredients and let's get cooking. This is going to be a delicious, satisfying meal you'll want to make again and again. Alright, let's go over our ingredients for chicken fried rice. We've got 2 cups of day-old cooked jasmine rice. Cold rice works best here. For our protein, 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast, cut into small cubes. We'll season it with just a pinch of salt and pepper. Next, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil for frying everything up. Now, for the veggies, you'll need 1 small diced onion, 1 cup of mixed vegetables, like peas, carrots, and corn, plus a few sliced green onions for that fresh kick. And to bring it all together, we have our sauce. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and just 1 teaspoon of sugar to balance it out. Oh, and let's not forget 2 eggs, beaten for some extra richness. Have these ready, and let's start cooking. Let's start with our rice. Ideally, you're working with rice that's been cooked ahead and cooled in the fridge for a few hours or overnight. Cold rice is perfect because it doesn't stick and it gives us that fluffy, separated texture that's key to fried rice. If your rice is clumpy, gently break it up with your fingers before you start. Now, set it aside within reach. We'll need it soon. Next, we'll cook our chicken. Season the diced chicken with a pinch of salt and pepper for flavor. Heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add the chicken pieces and let them sear. Don't overcrowd the pan so the chicken browns nicely. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally until the chicken is fully cooked and golden. When done, remove the chicken and set it aside. Using the same pan with a little oil if needed, let's move on to our veggies. Add the diced onion first, stirring it until it becomes translucent, which should take about 2 minutes. Next, add your cup of mixed vegetables. Peas, carrots, and corn are classic, but feel free to use whatever you have. Stir everything well and cook until the veggies are tender. Keep the heat medium-high so everything cooks quickly and evenly. Now it's time to cook the eggs. Push the vegetables to one side of the pan to make a little space. Pour the beaten eggs into this empty side. Allow them to sit for a few seconds and then start scrambling gently. Once the eggs are mostly set, mix them into the vegetables. The eggs should be just cooked but still soft. This step adds a nice richness to our fried rice and only takes about a minute or so. Now, add the cold rice to the pan. Break up any remaining clumps as you add it in. Stir it well to combine with the eggs and veggies. This is where you'll want to turn up the heat to high. We're going for a slight crispy, fried texture, so keep the rice moving. Stir and toss it around for a minute or so to evenly distribute everything and give it that classic fried rice feel. Don't rush here, let it get a bit toasty. Time to add flavor. Add the cooked chicken back to the pan. Pour in 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 1 teaspoon of sugar if you like a hint of sweetness. Mix everything thoroughly to ensure the rice is well coated with the sauce. Continue stirring for about a minute, letting the flavors blend and the rice absorb that rich color and aroma. Taste and adjust with salt and pepper if needed. For the final touch, stir in the sliced green onions. Let them cook for just a few seconds to stay fresh and crisp. And there you go, our chicken fried rice is ready. Transfer it to a serving dish, and if you like, sprinkle a few extra green onions or toasted sesame seeds on top for garnish. This delicious fried rice is perfect as a side or main dish. Serve warm and enjoy. Lastly, let's go over a few quick tips to make your chicken fried rice perfect. First, use day-old cold rice. This keeps the rice firm and prevents it from getting mushy. Second, cook on high heat when adding the rice and sauce. That heat helps create that classic fried texture and a slightly charred flavor. Third, prep all your ingredients before you start. Fried rice cooks fast, so having everything ready is a lifesaver. And finally, Don't be afraid to experiment with flavors. Add a splash of fish sauce for depth or swap in shrimp for a twist. With these tips, your fried rice will turn out delicious every time. Enjoy your homemade chicken fried rice.